Elon Musk has been rejected again in Southern Africa. His request for Starlink license in Namibia has been rejected by the Communication Regulatory Authority of Namibia. This is the second time he's facing such a rejection after he had applied in his native South Africa and the same request was rejected. The Communication Authority of Namibia has not given a reason for the rejection, but they say that he can apply. But in their statement, they claim that his local subsidiary lacks local ownership. And if we can compare with what happened in South Africa, he was told that he needed to cede 30% of his equity to a black-owned enterprise, what they call black empowerment in South Africa. And considering Elon Musk is white supremacist, he could not allow such a thing. So he altogether abandoned the issue of licensing his company in South Africa. He's facing the same problem in Namibia, where they argue that there is no local ownership of his company in Namibia. And this is something Elon Musk cannot support, for he has complained that allowing locals to own his company, especially blacks, that to amount to open racism. These are not the only country where Elon Musk is facing rejection. He was also in Kenya, in Nigeria, in other countries where the governments in those countries still claim they need a chunk of his equity. Since the satellite internet has been easy for him to install, and yet we have other service providers who have been affected by his entry into the market, the local governments felt that they needed to have a chunk of his business since it was clearly a lucrative entry or enterprise in those countries. And as things goes by, you still face hurdles in Africa to entrench or to have any significant presence across Africa as an internet service provider. Others also view him with suspicion. They think he's a spy for the US government. Remember during the unrest in Iran, where Western sponsored protesters were protesting against the government or the ruling regime of Ayatollah Khamenei, the government had managed to shut down the internet. But Elon Musk was quick to provide his Starlink services, and they were working very well in coordinating the anti-government protests until China helped helped Iran in jamming his Starlink satellites, and that's how this protest against the government of Iran died. So clearly, some people see him as a businessman, others see him as an agent of a foreign power who is coming to interfere with governance of African countries for the benefit of his Western minders. That is all. Kindly like and subscribe this channel.